While I'm sitting here waiting on some people to show up so I can tell them how to do their job, I thought I'd make a quick video. Because I had an idea when I was driving down the road. It's like, I should make a video on how to find a good man with lots of value. It really comes down to how men see women and how they value women, and how it's different from how women value themselves and men. Good men are real men, not these whatever the hell this is and on fans only, and these, I hate to say it, but these useless, worthless fucking men that are paying these women to be their an imaginary girlfriend or whatever the fuck it is. I'm not even gonna get into that. Which is so bad anyways. As long as you're fine with snuggling up with money or whatever, what the fuck ever, I'm not gonna judge you, but my opinion is different. Anyways, I don't give a fuck about that. I want to talk about the women that are looking for men that want to find a man that has a lot of value. And I'm not just talking about rich, but I know that's what a lot of women think. A lot of men know that too. But anyways, men, when they are searching for a woman, they want to find like property that they can invest in. And I know that sounds fucked up, and I almost wish that if you do think it's fucked up, then maybe you should leave, because no man is really going to find you anyways. You'll never be found by a really good fucking man unless you listen to what I'm saying or understand. A man wants property that he can own and cherish and work in and build up, and he can't do that with a woman that doesn't have any property to give. It's no surprise that women can go get fucked anytime they want. I mean, they may have to lower their bar a little bit, but they can go get fucked anytime they want. And men know that. Especially men that they're trying to get. They know that. So what happens is they get used up, and the property that they have, their property that they have, they're giving it up, and they're pretty much putting little houses on it. So whenever they go out and they look for a man, a real fucking man, he sees your fucking map of your property, and it's got all these fucking houses on it, and there's nowhere left. And he wants to build a fucking castle, but he can't. What the fuck is he going to do with this land? He can't. That's not to say that you can't rebuild some value, and that's going to be a whole nother fucking topic. But you have to have something to give, and that is what men, real men, are looking for. They're not looking for a $500 fucking hairstyle, or how much money you've somehow obtained from your last relationship, and what you've caught between your fucking legs. And I know this video is really sounding really, really bad, but I'm telling you the honest fucking truth. And that's the only way to do it. But that is what men is looking for. They want someone and something that they can invest in. And you should be lucky to be treated like property. And I'm not talking about some piece of shit, like some abusing piece of shit that's just as worthless on the other end of the spectrum as the fans only simps or whatever. But I'm talking about the mass majority of men that are right kind of in the middle, that women, they don't even notice. I see it because I can see real value. I see real value in other men. But it's masked by especially this whole, it's called a movement now, but it's been going on for fucking ever. But the men going their own way. Men have been going their own way for a long fucking time. It's because they know and it's only being now acknowledged. But men know that there's nothing else. Why in the hell would I go shopping for a house if there aren't any houses that I want? It'd be so much easier to just fucking work on my own house and build my own fucking house by myself. And the last thing that I'm going to do with my own time and value that I've invested in myself is to share it with someone else that does not share the same kind of principle and thinking about how they think of their own fucking house and their own property. That's why I say, is if you feel like you don't want to be invested in, or you want to be invested in, but you don't want to see it as some sort of property or anything like that. I know what women think. Well, not all women, by the way, because obviously, you know, some of y'all are watching this channel. Some of y'all are going to fucking hate it, but some of y'all are going to actually take my words seriously. But how men see it and how women see it are kind of different. Women don't want to be owned. Men want to own. Real men, anyways. If you don't want to be owned, then you'll never be able to experience what it's like for someone to truly care about you and invest in you. Because if you can't be owned, they're not going to waste their fucking time. That's pretty much it. So since I've made that clear, I also wanted to say most good men that want and that are hunting for this property are in their fucking 20s. And the problem is, most women in their 20s, I'm not saying all of them, but most women in their 20s are looking for men that's got money and that's a little more established. But the problem is, nothing fucking changes. But the problem is, the men in their 20s that go through looking for this partner and this property to invest their life in, and they don't find it. So now they're 30, 35, or whatever, 40, whatever. And these women are now coming back to these men because now they're established and now they have all this value. But the problem is, the women that are in their 30s, 40s, or whatever, looking for these men that are in their 30s or 40s now, they're being pursued by these 20-year-old women. So it's just a fucking revolving cycle that never fucking ends. And I hate to say it, but it's mostly all women's fault because they don't understand this. They don't understand what it's like, especially for men being on the other side. Men that are looking for this partner, hey, and they do find it, by the way. That's why there are no good men out there, because they're already, these good women find these good men and they connect, and that's what happens. Have an idea for maybe another video another day, maybe when I'm waiting somewhere else, but how you could increase your value and kind of clear off your land per se and build some value back. And if you want to know, let me know, or let us know. This is kind of me and my wife's channel. Alright, hope you enjoyed.